Hello and welcome to the show. We are here today on Forza Horizon 3 with the Wibbliest and Wobbliest of races, as the two best jelly cars are going to go up against each other. It's Ford versus Holden, but in a very peculiar manner. We have the classic, the original Holden Ute against the Ford Woody. Both of these have been tuned to be jelly cars. You'll have seen them before in a couple of videos. We're going to race them against each other and see what's going to come out best. There are, well, a full lobby here, so 12 wobbly jelly cars tackling some races. There is going to be a lot of crashes. Now, because of the joys, really, of the kind of creator here, I can set up these races to force rain. Now that is, oopsie, do you want to cancel the settings for event? Yes, I do. That is going to be very, very useful okay, we're going to go here first. That's going to be very useful, sorry, I'm going to be a bit confused, for setting up the weather, because we need to have the weather on rain, otherwise the Holdens don't roll over. With the weather on rain, when it is heavy rain, it will make for a interesting drive for the Holdens. The Fords roll over anytime, pretty much. We want to go on car themes. I guess I must have used this race for something else at some point. Anything goes. Both the cars are in S1 class. And then we will be ready to begin. Fingers crossed I have got all of this correct and not messed it up. Right, S1. And then we find my current car, the good old Holden Ute. And there we go. Now, the Ford is running the Viper V10 in it, about 640 horsepower. I believe the Holden that I have got here is running the V8, slightly less power, I think about 500 horsepower in the Holden. However, the Holden is considerably lighter. PI-wise, the Ford is slightly higher, but that's kind of neither here nor there when it comes to driving cars such as this. It's all about keeping control, keeping all of the wheels on the ground, and yeah, that's kind of the big important part in all of this. And it could go either way. If you're careful enough with either of them, you can get a lot of speed under acceleration. You can get a hell of a lot of speed under acceleration with this much power. But it is being cautious enough through the turns, and certainly kind of the medium speed corners and sort of like the high speed kinks are also going to be very, very terrifying, because that's the sort of turn that a car like this does not like, or it loves rolling over at. So, yeah, slow speed corners are not too bad. They're easier to manage, but the higher the speed corner gets, the worse, the more likely you are to tumble over. So we've come to the North City Circuit, I think this one was. I'm very much slap bang in the middle of the grid. Probably not the safest of places. You really want to be either at the front or at the back, because then you are most likely to avoid the utter chaos that is going to go on at turn 1. Off the line we go. The Holden at the front is wheeling all over the road. Pretty even in terms of straight line speed, in fact, between these. Someone's gone very, very late on the brakes. We're all going to try and get across to hit the checkpoint, and I got screwed over again, and somebody rolled in. There was a big crash. There was a big crash on the outside, and I got stuck on the inside trying to force my way to the outside there. Oh, there's a Ford got over, and there's another Holden gone hold on the outside. I got screwed over, missed the checkpoint. I still ended up in 6th. I think I even see 3rd place up ahead. We're going to scythe our way into 5th. Now, this change of direction probably not going to be too much fun. Oh, there we go. We're fine. Woo. This is one of the very few vehicles I will drive in 3rd person with, because it is so body rolly from cockpit view. I don't want to put you guys through that. If anyone gets motion sickness, this would be the car to get it in. So yeah, I am. I've gone for 3rd person for this. Oh, there's a gear in there somewhere. Struggle. I got the line all wrong through that corner. No, I'm not going to take that speed through there. Let the car settle, let the car settle. We get a good run. Oh, we're both fighting it. No, we could do without the friendly fire. I may have put him into the... Oh, no, he got away with it. He bounced off the side of it. To say, I may have put him into the concrete wall there, but I think he just bounced clear of it. He is never going to take that speed around there. I love the way that just flew out of sight. I think it hit the concrete wall or got reset, one of the two, and it just disappeared backwards. We are going for a podium spot. Up the inside, bounced our way past. No, we bounced our way past too well. Oh, it's the best overtake in FailRace history. Oh, it's been retaken. It was briefly the best overtake in FailRace history. You can go past because I know exactly what you're going to do. The cloud horn makes it that bit better. Oh, okay. That is my greatest overtake of all time. We scythed up the inside, rolled, landed, and then kept going with the place. And then he rolled and gave it back to me. That was incredible. I am liking racing the jelly cars already. Jelly car racing is always entertaining. Oh, no. Too much on the power. I don't know where the Ford up ahead is going. You got lost over there. There's apparently this track is caught. It's gone for a spin. That's, I mean, that's one way to deal with cars. If you spin, that does stop the vehicle from rolling. Oh god, I forgot about the bumps down there. Those bumps are horrendously bad. We are up into the second place. Get on the brakes into turn one. Oh, the leader's gone over. I can see the leader. After such an abysmal start, I did not think I was going to be saying that. All of the multicolours of the Ford. We've actually got a very colourful lobby going on with these cars here. Oh, the leader's done it again. Oh, is he going to recover? Oh, he got reset. That's a little bit unfortunate. I think he probably would have landed on his wheels and could have carried on. I am in the lead of the race with the wobbly Holden. I think I've got two Fords. Well, one of them was right behind me, but I guess he tumbled over as well. I am driving a Holden Ute being chased down by two Fords. I actually got myself quite a nice big lead. I'm being really cautious in all of this, and it is working a treat. I've only gone over once. I might have rolled it the least, and this is coming from me, who is the master of rolling cars. And things are going... No, I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that when we've got 2 laps remaining. So you know that's when you get screwed over for tempting fate. We're not got quite as big a lead. I am being cautious in places, but it has worked up until now, so I think I'm going to stick with that strategy. Oh, once it starts moving, it is terrifying. Once the car starts wiggling its way down the road, you have a really tough time trying to rein it all back in again without completely losing control. Now, I am braking early. As I said, the slower speed corner here is not too bad. It's not too bad at all. It's his next turn here, especially. There's a really nasty bump there that is throwing the cars about. Oh, seconds got over. Seconds got over. That's the second lap in a row that Ford has rolled at that corner. You need a bit more caution through there. Chaps, you need a bit more caution. I don't think any of the other Holdens are doing particularly well in this race. Slow it down for the next section, and then easily does it through here. Really be patient, take a shortcut if you can. Being on the dirt and on the grass is helpful. There's less grip there, and these vehicles roll through. It's essentially grip roll that we get them to do with a very, very high centre of mass and a lot of grip and a lot of camber and so on. It is, grip roll that sees them go over, and for whatever reason, rain is a magical rolling agent that the Forza force that normally stops these cars from going over. It doesn't stop them from rolling. So, yeah, if we can find grass is a very good surface to be on with these. I mean, they are still rear-wheel drive and have a tremendous amount of power, so they might spin, but you're not going to be rolling them. The two Fords are getting a little bit closer, and we are coming up to some lapped traffic up ahead. I say they get a bit closer. They're probably just being braver than I am. There is a Holden. Stays out of the way. Thank you very much for that. Okay, the Ford. I might have to go and be a little bit braver into these next corners. Oh, there's a Ford up ahead. Has gone for a roll. Oh, he's going to go around the outside of me. No, I'm not going to let you do that. I'm not going to let you do that. If you want to go over there, you can. I'm going to stick to my lines. Oh, this is going to be a hell of a close finish. Who dare be fastest around this final turn? I got a pretty good line, and I could use all of the road that I wanted. Oh, no. No! Piss off! Ah. Of all of the places to lose it there, I'm not pleased at all. I am not happy with that. God damn it. As the highest placed Holden, it worked so well. I'd look behind. I'd seen the two cars behind have issues at the final corner, wiggling around. I just had to get down the straight. Caught an awkward bump. God damn. I'm not happy. I'll take a third. Considering the start I had, that was an awful, awful start. It was a very, very enjoyable race, but that is not a way that I want to end. However, yeah, surprisingly close race at the front there. Maybe game, you utterly screwed me over there. If you could, you know, give me a Horizon Edition car, I would forgive you. I know we're not going to get one, but it's worth an ask at least. Come on, game. I mean, the first step would be have one as a possible prize. There is. It is the Metro as well, which would be quite cool, because I like the Metro 604. And it's not going to be the Metro, is it? We saw it. 150,000 is better than nothing, but bugger. So, for our next race, we are heading to the Rainforest circuit. This is a rather quick track, so should be ideally suited for making these cars have issues. I'm again in the middle of the field. Hopefully I can have a better start. Hopefully I can have a better start this time. I'm again going to go for the relatively safe approach in trying to get through this race. It worked up until the last 100 meters, if even that. So yeah, if we can go for that again, I would be quite happy. We've almost rolled it immediately off of the line. The Woody was a long way. I'm pretty sure we were looking at the underside of the Woody there as it came past. Oh, there's a big accident. 3 cars off in the foliage on the first King. There's a purple Woody sideways in the road in front of me. We're through. There's something else has fallen over on the way up towards this kind of second corner. Okay. Oh, God, there's something slid past on its side. No. Oh, I'm really surprised we did not roll there. Thank you, Ghost. I was really worried I was going to end up in the middle of the road. My car kind of just dug in, and that's weird considering we're on tarmac. It just dug in and spun, but I'm really amazed that did not fall over. Considering the way that was sideways, there's some drifting going on my outside, but we are going to get an overtake done through there. Not a fantastic start to this race, although I think still slightly better than last time. It didn't fall as far back, so that's something at least. Oh, these fast corners are really... These fast corners, not only are they scary just simply because of the speed, but also because of the elevation changes that's going on. There are bumps and so on to worry about. Oh, we're going to roll that. I really wish the rolling reset would be a little bit longer. That just snapped and went. That was incredible. Okay, slow it down. I mean, I thought I was being a little bit cautious. Oh, there's a rolling pit maneuver. That is one the police can learn. Oh, God damn, there's just no warning. There was absolutely no warning to that one at all. We've recovered it, and we are still... There goes the Ford. Yeah, I was expecting a little bit more warning from you, Holden. I will be honest. I know I've built you and I've driven you a few times before, but having said that, yeah, I would expect more. Having seen these cars get up on 2 wheels even out on the grass, I'm not sure the grass, the dirt is a lesser enough grip for these not to tumble over, because they're still getting up on their side even when you're going across the grass. I mean, it's better, but I think they'll still roll out there. So, yeah, we're back up into 7th place. Oh, make that 6th as someone gets reset. Oh, big oversteer moment again. I mean, these things are horrendously powerful. We are talking crazy, crazy levels of horsepower in these cars. Well, pickups, I guess. So, yeah, it's simply, you know, controlling the power in this weather. Yeah, they've got racing tyres. They're not the biggest of tyres. They're decent. They're as big as I could put on them. Decent-sized tyres, but still, oh, we get attacked by a fellow Ute, and I think that's going to put us round rather than over. Oh, damn it. Doubt intentional, just lack of control in these vehicles. I am, you know, being fairly cautious. I'm trying to get through this without tumbling over. And yeah, the car behind was going a little bit braver, and it's cost him, as we are now going to try and go around the outside. I'm not quite sure where he's going to blink back into existence. I am perfectly happy being out on the grass. Uh-oh, we're going to get... Oh, no, I saw that one happening, and there's just so little you can do about that one. If I got on the brakes, I don't think I could have... I was expecting actually to be able to punch past... Oh, I say punch past it. I was hoping he was going to lose more speed getting on his side. So my thinking was if I keep going, I'm less likely to get hit. If I got on the brakes, I was expecting him to sort of end up in the side of me, but did not work out that way. In keeping going, I put myself in a worse situation. But yeah, there is not much that you saw with my car. When these Holdens go, they go. And there is just so... there was a tiniest bit of warning there at these slower speed corners. You get a split second to catch them. When you're doing 120 odd miles an hour, the car is either on its wheels or not. And you just... yeah. You don't have the time to react. Now, I am trying again with the cautiously method at the moment. I found myself in a bit of a lonely... oh, no! Found myself in a bit of a lonely space, although that's quickly going to become busy again. I did just see one of the cars up ahead lose some time, so I was hoping I might be able to catch them, but that roll has... but it was a spectacular one, and I didn't get reset, which is a bonus, but... this race has not quite gone so well. I was much better in Surfer's Paradise. Although, the cars up ahead do look like they've had more problems than I, so we might be making some progress. I think it is all Woodies at the front. I think there's a Holden up in third again. Ooh! A Carter Race! Hello, Carter Race! I'm going to take that position off you briefly. I will probably give it back when I cock something up again. But, somebody to race with is always good. 130 miles an hour is not good in a jelly car, I will say that much. 130 miles an hour is scary, very scary. In one of these, I'm going to be careful through here as I really... whoa! That was a long way on two wheels. With the way that these cars snap and roll over, that was a really long way on two wheels to get away with. In a jelly car. Oh, there's fourth place. Haha. Oh, there's a very, very close Ford behind me. I think he is trying my techniques of going on the grass. We are miles back. In fact, no one other than second is going to finish at this rate unless the leader has a huge crash, which is distinctly possible with these. Right, don't get on the power too soon there because of the hill. I think that's what screwed me over when I flipped last lap. Oh, the two cars that were following me have now vanished. I think I'm actually setting some pretty decent pace now that I've not rolled over this lap. I think it's actually going to be a pretty good lap. Keeping pace with the leader, just checking the sectors, and third place went for a tumble at some point, so we might be able to get another podium. There is one more lap to go. One more lap to go in the crazy Holden. I mean, the leader is going to be catching some back markers again on this this final lap, so he could, and there's always potential, not that you'd ever wish them to get tangled up with lap down cars, but if they lose control at the wrong moment, the leader could get in trouble, in strife there. I think that was a pretty good lap. I'm pleased with that one, certainly, as far as my laps have gone around this Rainforest circuit. I actually quite like this track. I think it's a good circuit. No! Oh, I was on the grass and everything. I saw third. We've recovered it very, very nicely. Ah, I was on the grass and I saw... oh, it's gone over again! It's gone for a second roll in as many corners, and that is going to promote me up into a podium spot. Who would have thought that after the start to this race? We're not... two vehicles are going to finish this one. Well done to them for staying out of trouble. When I fell back, I think I probably pushed too hard. I needed to be a little bit more on the cautious side. I think I had speed here. I'll be interested to see what my fastest lap like is compared to the leader. I had the speed, I just made way too many mistakes. Out here, bouncy, bouncy, don't roll now, because we've still got a couple of seconds to go. I don't want to lose the third place. I think fourth has now rolled in trying to catch me. Yeah, I think he gave it everything when there's a few corners to go, nothing to lose really at that stage. And yes, I got fastest lap. It was bloody close. A tenth of a second, exactly a tenth of a second separating these two vehicles. That's, yeah, I didn't really know how the balance was going to work out with these cars. I was slightly concerned. Needn't have worried. It turns out they are pretty damn even. Oh dear. Well, two podiums, I guess, is not too bad a start. So, the Headland circuit is perhaps one of my favourite layouts on Horizon 3. However, I have a sneaking suspicion it is not going to be a favourite of the jelly cars. If this circuit is as mean to these cars as I expect it to be, there are a lot of hills, there are a lot of fast corners with hills and so on to be worrying about. There's one section in particular that is absolutely glorious in a normal car. In a jelly car, I suspect there will be many issues. I'm a little bit further in the pack. Oh, that's not fun. That's not fun. That is a really new way to roll. Some friendly fire there from the Holdens. That's the car on the inside. Ah, bugger me. This has not gone well. Oh, that's an interesting physics roll as well. Car on the inside went and managed to, as it tumbled, lift up the side of my car. That's never a good thing. Never a good thing whatsoever, so I am a long way back. I've got a lot of work to be doing in this race. It's going to be back to the cautiously approach, I suspect, and hope that cars up ahead have more issues. This is the corner that I am thinking of, yeah, just kind of coming up around here. You're not actually quite going fast enough to get real issues, or I'm not at the moment. Yeah, that is glorious in an excellent handling car. In a jelly car, it is likely to be a nightmare, although, because you can't be fast enough earlier on, you're not actually quite cresting that hill with as much speed. Bloody hell. I'm now trying to push a little bit, and that's just not working. That's just not working at all. I hate getting bad starts like this when you're driving a car like a jelly car. The first race, it was a little bit, it wasn't a good start. However, because everyone fell over almost immediately, I found myself back up in sort of 5th quite early on. With this, I've got to push now. I'm 25 seconds down on the leader already. That's the opening lap. I'm 25 seconds down, partly through no fault of my own, and now I've got so much work to do if we're going to get I mean, I'd like another podium finished. I didn't think I'd get a podium last time. I thought I was going to be way too far back. There's a Woody playing in the woods over there, but I don't think I'm going to be able to make up 25 seconds. If in doubt, go for fastest lap. That tends to be my motto with races like these. If it's all gone horribly wrong early on, just go for fastest lap. That's about the only competition I can compete for. At this stage, oh god, he's going to roll. That was way too much speed into there. You could just sense what was going to happen to the vehicle ahead. And we've got 20 seconds to make up on 3rd place. I mean, that's a little bit more obtainable goal. That corner is not fun to me. That corner is not fun for me at all. Damn, I wasn't expecting to have issues there. I kind of got the car turned, and it's when I'm getting on the power that's what's causing problems. I mean, that was only a spin rather than a roll, and I have remade 2 of the places the other cars get themselves into trouble. We're going to be side by side up ahead for 7th place there. That's a pretty good overtake. If he can make it work. Nope, he's run out of grip. Car snapped on him and sent him in the wall. I will take that from you. That puts me up into 8th place. It's cost me another 10 seconds. We've got a Woody coming at the inside. I've got to... I have to keep getting out of the steering because I just wasn't going to turn. The vehicle was trying to get up on its side. 7th has gone for a roll. Oh, it does get reset. I didn't know where we're going to have to go to try and dodge that one. Glorious grass has not really saved me as much as I'd hoped it would. He is going to get himself in trouble, as is the car on the inside. I mean, he's been brave, and he did get away with that one. Now, I'm not going to take that speed through there because it's not going to work, as the car ahead of me so amply demonstrates. Well, okay, we've had a poor start, and we're not going to get a podium out of this one, but at least we have actually found a fun race. At least from all of this falling back, we have found a fun race. Someone's gone way out of the checkpoints and bounced his way across the infield. I will take that position off of the Woody. They've got an awkward bounce. I'm going to get an awkward bounce, and I'm trying to save it, and it's not been saved. Both of us got awkward bounces. Both of us have gone for a tumble. There's the Woody in the start-finish line fence. This is such a horrible This is as horrible a circuit for these cars as I expected, really. It's, yeah, it's not a nice track. The 6th place has then immediately got to throw it in the wall as well. Okay. It's apparently quite a close battle going. I say close battle going off the lead, about 2.5 seconds, but the lead 2 are relatively close, and there is a massive gap back to 2nd, back to 3rd, sorry. 3rd and 4th are quite close, and then 5th a little bit on his own, and then our epic duel was an epic duel for 6th. Has now become a little bit of a lonely duel for well, nowhere really. 7 seconds to 5th place. Can I do something about getting up to that ute up ahead? We shall see. Now, don't do the same dumb thing I've done every lap so far. Wait to get on the power a little bit longer. Wait to get on the power a little bit longer. There we go. Neatly does it. Around that turn, I was driving. It was in the Holden versus Ford again, amusingly, in the Falcon versus the GTS, the circuit I drove. That corner when you're in a nice driving car is incredible. You can get on the power so early out of that hairpin, and all of this track, in fact, is glorious in cars like that. When they drive that nicely, this is a fantastic place to go hot lapping. When they drive like these, it's a little bit on the scary side. I have got a Ford right up my trumpets. Okay, it's not quite as close as I thought it was. But we have got to be wary of that. The leader has finished already. I think second may have had a roll because he's now 6 seconds down or lost some time, potentially. Now, I'm at the really awkward thing. I can't go full attack because I have got a position to lose. But I've actually still got to go for it because there is a Ford that will probably be going full. Oh, the Ford's had a roll and dropped back. Oh, it's again me and the Rusty Ute. This time it's for 5th rather than 3rd. Can I sneak a pass with a couple of seconds to go? I've gone full throttle, but there's never going to be enough time. And, oh, hello. Well done, AI. Don't get anywhere near the fastest time. I don't think I got a clean lap in all of that, though. So, yeah, a little bit of... can't really compare it on that front, which is a shame. I think I was going quite quick on that last lap up until, well, the race kind of ended. Let's go and see if we can get... not very much in the way of XP from that one. I guess a little bit of a shorter race. Let's go see if we can get something from the wheel spin, though. It's always worth a look. It's just that sad moment when there's not even a Horizon Edition car as a possible award. Nope, it's going to be money again. I have not got the luck when it comes to wheel spins. Our final race is going to take us to the Archway Meadows circuit. I'm hoping... Oh, look at that! We've got a nice start as well. Let's hope we can keep out of trouble. I hope we can have a nice clean race, run away at the front, and not fall over. That's the plan. The plan's not going to work like that. I highly doubt. There's a small possibility it might, but it's only very small. Yeah, if we can run away and stay out of trouble, that would be really useful. But that is much easier said than done. All right, up into the first corner. We are surrounded by Fords. If you want to go down there, go for it. I am not risking that. I am not risking that on the opening lap. If it was a last lap dive for a position. Oh, 2 have gone. 2 have gone. That will put me up into 3rd place. I'm going to immediately, though, be lost through there. Oh, is he going to go over? That is wobbling about. I'm going to take that position back from you. Thank you very much. You guys have seemed to have found a trick for driving these cars quite quickly. They are certainly shifting. I'm doing what I can to try and... I think the Holden might snap and let go a little bit faster than the Ford. Possibly. I mean, from my experience of building them, the Holden does certainly move around a lot more. It has a lot more body roll than just about anything else I've ever seen in this game. So perhaps you get a little bit more warning with the Ford, although again, both of them fall over remarkably quickly. I don't know how the 2 leaders have completely gone, although now a little bit more separated. Carefully does it. There's a big wiggle going on from my Holden. Now I'm trying to use as little... I have to make that corner. I'm trying to use as little steering lock as I can, but at some point you've got to turn, because otherwise, to be fair, you'd probably be better off in the wall. But yeah, I was trying to get away with getting that turn. No. Wow. This race has gone downhill. So literally everything has gone wrong since that opening race. It's all gone. My driving skill has evaporated from that. Please don't unghost. Okay, I think it was getting reset for missing a checkpoint. Yeah, after crashing so close to the finish line, that is it for me this evening. Oh, it's gonna snap on me, isn't it? Oh, come on, Gabe. I was gonna land on my wheels and it could have carried on. God damn it. That would have been absolutely fine to land and go, but never mind. Come on, we can get back up to, I think that's 6th place ahead of us. Yeah, it is not going particularly well for me this evening, unfortunately. We can. There is a Woody up ahead. It was just come out of ghost mode. That's gone on me as well, hasn't it? Bounce. Land it. Nope. Land it. There we go. Thank you for letting me complete that roll. There's another one gone up ahead. And we're back down into 10th place. At least there's plenty of overtaking back here with cars making mistakes. The car that was in 9th was the one that we were about to try and chase down for 6th, and then everything happened, and now we're chasing down for 8th. It was at one point 9th, yeah, it just changes so quickly, with vehicles having issues, tumbling over, tumbling out, and so on. Yeah, the snappiness of this Holden is brutal. I was really hoping I was going to have a little bit more or in the way of warning for the cars going over. But no, just 1 minute you are driving perfectly fine, making a corner, and then the next you are on your roof. And there's just so little that you can do about it, really. There we go. We will make that checkpoint, though, cleanly. We have worked our way up into the 7th place. I'm trying to just finish this race. In fact, that would be a good goal to have. We are 29. We are so on the brink of... they've got a better first sector than me. I think it might be all Woodies out at the front of this one. No, Holden, behave yourself. Behave yourself, car. See if we can string together a couple of good laps. You never know what might happen if you can string together a couple of half-decent laps. And if we can go for fastest lap, I think is our best bet in all of this one. Now, you can kind of straight line that. Anywhere where we don't have to steer is a good place. Okay, anything that we don't have to steer for is good news for the jelly cars. Sticking on the grass is also quite good news as and where you can. I'm going to go down here. A little bit cheeky. That's the issue. We're going to bounce and we're good. The issue with going across the grass, it keeps you off of the, well, rolly stuff. However, you have to take a tighter corner. When you actually get to the tarmac, to the checkpoint, you have to take a tighter turn, and that's not what you want. So, well, I've learnt my lesson there. I paid a fairly hefty price in all of that. I didn't actually lose as much time as I could have done. We got quite lucky on the landing. Oh, I see a car to race. I see a Woody that is having some issues. Well, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to finish this race, but we might be able to get 6th place if he can just do that again. I'm also liking 3rd gear. 3rd gear is a nice gear for not spinning your wheels tremendous amounts. Are we going to be able to do anything? Oh, he's in trouble. He is in lots of trouble, but I can't dive to the inside. I can see 5th as well. No, I can't do anything here because I'm going to... Oh, he's done for. I'm going to sneak past for 5th. No, 6th, sorry. That's 6th place on the final turn for us anyway. I snuck past him, tried to roll across the road towards me, but I couldn't quite get it. The Woodies very much dominated that final race. Again, I don't think I got a clean lap in all of that. The Holden up ahead did get a much more representative time. So, yeah, surprisingly quite well balanced. I think the Holden might snap a little bit faster, but I also think the Holden might be a little bit faster in terms of acceleration. So it actually kind of works out for quite an interesting race. I got a tad unlucky through that lot, but there we go. Catch a train! Catch a train! Well, the Woodies caught it. I didn't. Well, the Woodies win the catch a train contest. There we go. That was some jelly car racing. The tunes for both of these vehicles can be found on my storefront. The Woody will roll over in the dry. The Holden does require it to rain, but yeah, they are good fun to mess around with. Might be frustrating from time to time to go racing with, but yeah, that is going to be it for this video, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.